What is up, guys? This is Colonial Puppet, and I'm back with the Let's Build an Airport series. Right now we're building the hangar of the airport. I'm going to only build one, or show you guys only how to build one, and then I'm going to use the same design, and I'm going to place it all over the airport. So yeah, just to not waste your time, I don't want to build the same hangar over and over again, obviously, because that would be a big waste of time. But anyway, I'm going to jump right in. Right now I'm doing the side of the hangar. I already built this side, and I actually recorded it and did commentary over it to be a episode of the Let's Build, but unfortunately I used a new program called OBS, and it fucked it up and didn't capture it at all. The files were corrupted and whatnot. Kind of sucked, but okay. I'm gonna start with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just gonna rebuild this over here. So you don't need to see me build this twice. So I'm only gonna do it once. That's what it's gonna look like at the end of the video, just over here. And you can redo what I do in this video over there, because it's gonna be identical. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, and that should match up perfectly. Why was I not making these for a while? Well, a lot of things happened over the past month. Well, first of all, you can see that I was posting a lot of video projects and weird non-gaming things, or things that were barely gaming. That was pretty much what I was doing in school. So my last video was a school project, obviously, but now I have time to make this video game oriented video. But yeah, schoolwork was eating into my time a lot. I'm changing majors, which is a big headache at my college, so a lot of my time's been eaten up. And seeing someone, that's been eating my time up. And just art in general, trying to build up my portfolio. So I've been really busy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But also my old computer, you may have heard that I had a Toshiba Satellite. It wasn't the best gaming PC. I had a Intel HD graphics card, 4000 or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which my new computer has too. My new PC has a Intel HD graphics card 4000. But it has that as well as an NVIDIA GTX 950M with 2 gigabytes of dedicated DDR3 video memory, which is nice. So it's an actual gaming computer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Compared to my Toshiba, the CPU is pretty much the same. My old Toshiba had it was a quad core, I think, clocked at 2.4 megahertz. My current one is a Intel Core i5 dual core, which I want to upgrade. I know people say that you're not really supposed to upgrade CPUs, or for some reason people advise against upgrading CPUs in laptops. I don't know why, but I know that the CPU in here is not it's not soldered to the motherboard or anything. It will void the warranty though if I open up the computer, but I don't know if I want a dual core in here, even if it is clocked at just under 3 gigahertz or megahertz. It's 2.9, I think. But yeah, the GPU is a lot nicer than in my other laptop. Has 8 gigs of DDR3 memory, which is expandable to 16. So there's 2 slots for RAM in my computer, but only one's being used, and it's an 8 gig stick. So I can just buy another 8 gig stick, put that in, and expand it to 16 gigs, which would be nice, and I'm going to do in the future. So it's a lot more powerful than my. It also has more storage. I think it has like a terabyte. My other my Toshiba satellite only had 500 gigabytes, I think. But yeah, my Toshiba died. Now I'm using this. It's like an MSI Leopard something. I forget the whole name of it, but it's an MSI computer. It's really nice. It was only like $700. Brand new. Good computer. It's funny, I started Grand Theft Auto 5 on it. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 a lot, and I was like, oh boy, finally a gaming computer. And I started up Grand Theft Auto 5 on it, and it ran exactly like it did on my old computer. I was like, what the hell's happening? So I ran it again a couple times. This just shows how incompetent I am sometimes, but ran it a couple times, was still running really laggy at like minimal settings. It looked like a PS1 game. That's like how low the graphics settings were. No fancy shading or anything. Still ran like crap. Then that's when I realized it ran exactly like my old computer. That's when I realized, when I read the graphics processor it was using the Intel HD 4000 or whatever it's called. And that's when I found out it had the integrated graphics, or the Intel graphics, like on the motherboard. So switched to the GTX, and it runs really well. Runs better than it did on the 360. Looks a lot nicer. Runs very smoothly. I have not had like one frame rate drop in my entirety of playing the game. That's actually a lie. I only had it drop once, and it was like a weird glitch in one of the lobbies I was playing in. It like, I don't even know, my character kept respawning and flying up in the air and dying, and then respawning, and it was the frame rate the frame rate was really bad. That's the only problem I've had with it, but it's been able to run everything else great. So that was also a reason why I wasn't able to get things out. I already filmed me building this wall on my old computer, but then it just kind of died, and I was able to get some files off of it, but not the video I had recorded, so I had to redo it and everything, which is a shame. But oops, this is a little bit too tall. I need to focus on this instead of just talking about random shit. But yeah, sorry for the month of waiting for people who are following along with this. I feel like this is one of the longest Let's Builds, like on the YouTubes. It's been like 50 episodes. They're each like at least a half an hour long. So I don't know. Let me know if you know any longer Let's Builds. I started this like a year ago, and it's still going. I think it's been over a year. But yeah. Interesting. So if anyone's still following along after a year, thank you. Or people, I feel like mostly people just like find 1 or 2 videos. I know there's some people who tell me that they're trying to copy it completely, which is admirable, given how slow I am. But that's good that people are, I don't know, finding use out of these. I would advise people, if they don't want to watch it, there's a speed setting on YouTube. You can set it to like twice the speed, or like it's like you can set it to 1.25 times faster, or and 1.5 and 2 times faster. So it'll speed it along a lot faster than if you just watched it real time. because I can go slow sometimes, especially on the Xbox, which is where this started. I like gamepads. I like using controllers a lot, but it can be slow at times. Though for Minecraft, the 4J really did a good job kind of moving the controls over from PC to consoles, because I don't know, there are some things you can do, like, I don't know, they got the speeds right of your character moving to where, like, you can just, like, glide by and lay down like a line of blocks without having any, like, like, I'll show you. If I wanted to lie down a couple blocks, like, it does that every couple blocks. In the Xbox version, that doesn't happen. They, like, timed it perfectly so that if you're just moving at the regular speed and we're laying them down, it wouldn't do that. It would just go perfectly. And even when you speed up, they still do it to where it works perfectly. So good on them. And it's getting a little dark out. I don't know how the brightness is gonna look, so I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna get in bed, lay down and go to sleep. Wait a couple seconds. Alright. But yeah, I'm just kind of continuing the wall pattern I had on the back. Like, it's pretty much the same. The only difference is these are thicker, and it's only 3 instead of 4 sections. So 1, 2, 3, and I believe this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's cutting close to being like a square, which I don't know, most hangars are a lot longer than they are deep. This is like just a tad longer than it is deep, so I don't know. If you're building this and want to extend this to 5, be my guest. It would make more sense, I think. But yep. I've been, I don't know, playing GTA 5 and going to the airport in that game has given me some ideas. Like, I'm very much, I don't know, gonna structure like the landing strips and whatnot, and also some of the hangars on how they're set up in that game, because it is an accurate game. I mean, they based that stuff on LAX, so I don't know. Speaking of which, all that weird stuff happening at LAX, I don't know what that is. I heard it. In case you haven't heard, there's like weird government operations going on near it, or like in the ocean near it, so that they're like redirecting air traffic around LAX, which is kind of weird. And there's like weird videos of like missiles and stuff. Most likely a training exercise. That or Tony Stark's flying around in LAX. Alright, so got that. I'm gonna continue these little windows at the top, let some natural light in. Though I'm gonna build another thing I saw in GTA 5 is that the inside of hangars have like little balconies running around, and like little storage areas, or just like little buildings inside the hangar. So I'm gonna build those as well. So I want to keep these walls as blank as possible, or as windowless as possible. Alright, so one thing I forgot. I'm just gonna put this on here like that. There we go. Just where there's doors. We need to put them on the others. Alright, next. I'm gonna build iron. You should have a steel block. That would be cool. Unless they already do, and I'm out of touch. But yeah, iron's kind of out of date as building material. Which, I mean, I guess this building, or I guess this game doesn't really have a set time period. but I guess it's more medieval than, oh my god, my voice just cracked. It's more medieval than other things. Or it's more medieval than it is modern. So I guess iron's more accurate, I don't know. But it's all about steel now. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Yo. God, that pisses me off. I love that. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams. Or dank beams, I don't know. Fucking internet stuff. Oh no. Fun fact, it can't, but it can drastically decrease their strength. Enough to cause a building to collapse. And also, office fires can generate heat enough to melt steel beams. And the World Trade Center was a giant office building. So there you go. Oops. But I think that meme is trying to make fun of truthers, so I don't know. Alright, this is like the last thing other than lighting the outside. I'll light the inside. I'm not going to put any torches on the inside just yet, but I'm using torches as like outdoor lights. So, yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Oh shit. Jump. And I just now noticed that Fraps is locked at 30 frames per second when this computer is doing like, oh, I guess it's locked at 30 frames, but earlier today when I built this and was recording it, it was getting no lower than like 70 frames per second. So I'll save that and make some 60 frame videos, hopefully. Hopefully my Premiere trial has it right out. Good thing about having a new computer is that you can re-download all these trials that you need. So, well, that's it. Look, there it is. A remake of that wall over there. Nice. Alright, I'm going to stop the video here. When I come back, this is all going to be stone. So, from here to all the way over here. This is all going to be stone. So, yep, expect that in the next episode. You don't want to watch me fill this all in with just plain stone, and I don't think you need to. I'm sure everyone's smart enough to do that on their own without my help. So, yep, when you get back, next episode, this will all be filled with stone, and I'll start working on the roof. But yep, other than that, this has been Colonial Puppet. Be sure to check out the next episode when it comes out of the airport hangar Let's Build, and be sure to check out the previous episodes if you want to follow along. And as always, have a nice day.